Hey there, it's David Duford at davidduford.com, where I help insurance agents like you become top producers. Also, I am the author of two great books you can find on Amazon, as well as my website is ebooks. It's the official guide to selling final expense insurance, as well as interviews with top producing insurance agents. If you like to read and learn more about how to become successful in the insurance business, these books are great. Today, we're going to conclude our four-part series on tips to increase your life insurance sales. We've talked so far about maximizing your time with the best prospects. We've also talked about how you just need to make your clients a customer. We also talked about the importance of activity. And today we're going to talk about outsourcing. I think outsourcing certain aspects of your activity in order to spend more time with your qualified prospects is the best thing you can do to allow you to maximize your profitability. You see, I'm of the persuasion that business owners and salespeople alike need to identify the core competency that allows them to write the most business. A core competency would be what I would describe as the one thing that produces the most income for you. And it's pretty easy as a salesperson what that is going to be, and that bottom line is what your sales activity with your prospects. And in this case, since many of people who are watching this are face-to-face or telesales, it's that conversation time that you see with them. So what I want to talk about in this video quickly is a couple of things that you can actually do to shorten that and to outsource those aspects that you're probably already doing right now to other people who are just as good as you or good enough that won't have a detrimental effect on your business, but will allow you more time to spend with your clients and prospects. So the first thing is appointment setting. This is one of those things for some people it's really hard to let go of, and they've got very good reason too. They're very good at appointment setting. They get great appointments out of their attempts, and they feel that based on that outcome, they're in a situation where they don't want to divorce themselves of that activity. Time and time again, I've trained agents and convinced them that outsourcing appointment setting activity is not only a good idea, but will actually enhance your profitability. And here's the reason why. There's a lot of ways that you can hire appointment setters, whether you go work with a call center or you train and hire your own, that really for an exchange of your average case size, you can eliminate the activity surrounding what it takes to call. So what it takes to call, if you're not aware of, is you got to call in the morning, you got to call in the evenings, you may even have to call on the weekends. And there are people out there who will gladly take the equivalent of one policy that you may sell, for talking about a life or Medicare supplement case, to do all that work for you. And this frees up two things. Number one, your time to spend in the field selling prospects or to door knock the leads that never would answer. Or number two, it just gives you your life back. So you don't have to sit down 2 or 3 nights a week to prospect over the phone. You can spend that time with your family. And both of those in combination, I think, are worth that investment. Number two is lead generation. You can actually outsource the lead generation aspects of your business. So this is kind of inherent with some business models, specifically final expense, mortgage protection. We're already doing the lead generation with direct mail. But if you're selling, say, business owners, if you're selling anybody where cold calling is a requirement of your business, again, same scenario. You can find people that will at least begin the process of setting up the appointments for you or to qualify these people into leads so that you can spend time with the highest odds leads or the people that will meet with you. Again, I'm not saying that prospecting is something you shouldn't have to do or it's not important. It's just something that you can outsource to somebody who's good enough, because good enough is good enough. And it allows you to spend more time with people who are more likely to buy than to have to go through this process of seeing people, getting cold calls, and with many people thinking that's a begrudgingly difficult process. Number three also is you can outsource admin and paperwork. Now, I think if your production is high enough that this is something you should definitely look at. So when I say admin and paperwork outsource, this would mean specifically outsourcing any kind of follow-up calls with clients. Maybe you've got to chase down applications, amendments, that kind of thing. Let somebody else do that for you. And then also the paperwork. You can hire somebody to complete the paperwork portion of anything that's required of you so that you don't have to spend hours completing applications, scrubbing them, and sending them in. This may require that you hire somebody locally, but if you go and you know where to go, whether that's usually on like Craigslist, you can find all sorts of people that will happily work from their own home to do this kind of work for a reasonable fee. And again, this frees up that time that you would otherwise be spending on the weekends, doing all this stuff, or on a Friday, and again, puts you time more in front of your prospects or gives you more time to have a normal life. So again, outsourcing is an important aspect to do for the non-presentation activity. And I think the most easiest things to outsource include appointment setting, lead generation, and admin paperwork type of work. This allows you more time with your clients and more time at home if that's what you choose to as well, for a reasonable investment. My name is David Duford at davidduford.com. I do hope you enjoyed this video. I invite you to check out my website at, what is it called? davidduford.com, yeah. And click the button at the top that says Join David's Agency if you'd like to learn more about my mentorship programs for new and experienced agents for final expense, mortgage protection, Medicare supplements, as well as annuity sales. Like, subscribe, and comment below if you haven't already. And make sure to share this video with your insurance friends. They need to hear about this stuff too. My name is David Duford at davidduford.com. Thanks for watching. Take care.